Gadget, is that you? Nah, that can't be Gadget. No, no way. Gadget. Gadget, do you copy? Is that you, champ? I need all my goons in here, man. I can't step onto the scene until I see my people up in here. You know? Huggins. Huggins, man. I would have ended stream if you didn't get up on here, man. I would have shut this whole shit down. We got Huggins live in the building, man. We talking goats right now, Huggins. We talking goats right now. Hearing some wild things. Some wild things going on out there, man. You know, we gotta talk about it. We gotta talk. I can't believe this motherfucker said this. Oh, yeah, where the people at, man? I got some questions, man, and I need some answers. The GOAT. Oh, shit. I got it ready for y'all, too, man. Ready to show y'all. Just in case y'all aren't familiar with what's going on. I didn't even know about it, man. I had my guy tell me about it on the Discord. But yeah, man, I'm just waiting for the people to get up in here, man. Waiting for the people to get up in here, man. Letting it build up just a taste. Aubrey Fisher, that TikTok dancer out of pocket. Yeah, man. We gotta talk. We gotta talk about it. There's a bunch we have to talk about. There's a bunch we because I really can't believe I just can't believe this motherfucker said this. Yo, we got Z. we got I'm just so caught off guard. The more I think about it, man, the more funnier it gets. Like alright, we got 10 people and I can't stop laughing. Yo, we got Duet, my guy, man. We got Duet. One of my soldiers, man, one of the champs, man. He is down with the program. He's down with privates. The dude works with me. You know what I mean? If you would also like to be able to if you I can't stop laughing. Cause this motherfucker really said that, man. The goat of pop. Yo, I can't breathe, man. Oh, I really can't breathe. Duet, my guy. Much love to my man. Hey, yo, somebody help me. It's the most I've laughed in like a week, man. I've been down bad. Yo, this shit got me tight. Yo, this shit really got me breathing funny. Duet, thank you again, man, for the privates. Well, taking the privates from your boy, your dance doctor. And I was saying if you would also like to take a private, you can let me know. You put like an M in the chat. You know what I mean? So then I could drop the link to the Discord, get you into the Discord so you can hit your boy about how to get the privates cracking. Let me see, Z. Z, of course I remember you, man. How am I not gonna remember my peoples, man? You know what I mean? The squad, you know? Shit, you the GOAT. Yeah, hey, man. Maya, you the GOAT. Believe that. You know what I mean? This shit is up for grabs right now. Whatever you want to be the GOAT of, you the GOAT, man. Killer. We got my man Killer who be holding it down in the Discord. He's supposed to be battling people, and the battles don't be happening, but that's still my guy, man. That's still my guy. I'm glad to have the people in here right now. We gotta talk about it, man. We gotta talk about. Hold on. Let me share the screen real quick of what we talking about. Let me just get it ready, man. Let me get this shit ready right now. Oh man, I'm dying, bro. Let me get Let me get this shit ready right now. I can't breathe, y'all. Something wrong with me, man. Oh, I swear on my soul, man. It's one of the funniest things that I'm seeing in a real long time, man. Oh, let me turn this off, man, just so. Damn, why the mic all up on my fucking forehead like that? Jesus. Oh man. Did y'all see this already, Kelly? My guy. Yo, man, we got members. We got members in the chat right now, man. We got the members, man. I can't do nothing without the members. Oh wait, can this mic stop fucking moving I got defective fucking equipment. You know what I mean? I got the come up starter pack. You know what I mean? Where like shit don't really work and it's not proper, and I don't really know what the fuck I'm doing. But this motherfucker gonna have to stop moving. That's that's what's gonna have to happen. I can't have this shit fucking doing what I doing what I do all up on. Hold on, man. Shit. Stop, nigga. It's just gonna keep moving. All right. Okay. I'm trying to talk to y'all and shit. All right. Well, let me know if the audio. It's just. Hey, see how it's not in camera right now. Watch. Now see. Just stop. Nope. It's just moving. I fucking hate all this shit, man. Shit give me a headache. But look, man, we gonna get back to the shit, man. We got 13 people in here right now, and if you haven't seen this, I was minding my own business, man, having a real bad day. You know what I mean? And I checked my Discord, and my man, he put me down. He told me, word on the street is, Aubrey Fisher out here talking reckless, talking crazy, and I didn't know what to think of it because first when I think of anything that has to deal with these kind of cats, it's no shot at him like as an individual. It's not like I'm attacking him, his character, anything of that nature. The only thing that really frustrates me as I continue to deal with this bullshit ass mic that keeps coming at me, it's just more so the frustration of the amount of people that pay attention to what they do. Like if they were just doing this to a number of like 7, 10, 15 people, like the amount of people I normally pull, then by all means. I mean, you still shouldn't be putting out the incorrect information or like the kind of like bullshit that they do. But they have a large audience, and so it's very frustrating when you put out the incorrect information. You know what I mean? And the only reason why I ain't been able to talk smooth is because I keep fucking dealing with this mic. Is that what it is? Did I just figure it out? I think I got it. All right, look. So I was like I said, I was minding my own business, having a real bad day, and then I checked my Discord, and they said Aubrey was talking wild, talking about he is the GOAT of popping. I didn't believe it because for me, right, take into account, I remember back when Fiction had his problems. Like nobody in the scene liked him. Nobody. He didn't have no street cred, no nothing when it came to the orientation of where the street dance that he kind of takes from. He didn't have no connection to that. You know what I mean? But he also, you think he can dance, is doing somewhat of like popping oriented things. You know what I mean? So it's not his fault because he didn't go on stage and like claim nothing. This motherfucker right now, whether he got paid to say it, he came up with it on his own. Who knows what like created all this? Maybe I gotta get him on here. You know what I mean? But to say you were to go to popping, like What are you doing? That's a big no, 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 no. That's a fat no. Like when I watch him, I don't even like popping never came to my mind. So first off, I was just like kind of caught off guard. Like you the what? Wait a minute. Since when? I've never like really thought of like him in a popping space. So that was weird to me in general. Cause I thought he would have just easily just said, I'm the go to TikTok. Yeah, like you know what I mean? Like I'm the goat of the fucking what do they be doing? Whatever. Because even then, like when you look at all these people, right? When you look at all these internet successful dancers, somewhat, they're still taken from something. So it's like you still have to give credit to what that is. So even though like the idea of the animation, it's like if you wanted that, I could watch those, which we will at some particular point once I get, my mind back in a space where I could just get on the camera and flow with y'all. I wanted to do a live stream because I don't have to like, when I make a video, I gotta be, somewhat entertaining. You know what I mean? I'm a naturally entertaining motherfucker, but I just didn't. I still got this motherfucking mic on my goddamn forehead. I just didn't want to have to go through all that. You know what I mean? I just wanted to talk to the people. Um, it's like he needs to humble himself. I mean, it could be a lot of that, but it's just wild to me that you really think that you the goat of popping. Even if you don't think that necessarily, you still found some way to have that come out your lips. You still like you read the shit like if it was a script, if they gave it to you, cause say Peep, like say Silk is coming at him. I don't think Silk knows anything about this street dance shit, right? So I don't think they know about popping to give him the script to say, hey, we want you to say you're the goat of popping. Like I don't think they would have said that. I think that would have been like a him thing. But either way, if he get the script and he read that shit, he could have had a little light go off and then been like, oh no, I can't say that. Excuse me. Um, hey, you come here, check this out. You got to go to popping. That's metal. I can't say because metal he going. It's okay. It's not me, but like you know what I mean. Like if I would have read that shit, I'd be like, whoa, 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 stop the press. Flag on the play, double dribble, offsides. You know what I mean? No. Nigga, no. I can't. I might make a skit. Pretty soon. I was thinking about it. You know what I mean? I don't know how I'm gonna do it yet, but I was thinking about it. This just. Let's just go ahead and watch this shit. Let's just go ahead. Let's just go ahead and play it, so y'all can know what I'm talking about. All right. Uh oh. All right. Let's do this.
Aubrey Fisher, the go to pocket. Now, you know what else to go? Simple is to go to oatmeal. Now, what else are you to go?
Did he do the Pillsbury Doughboy?
The go to pocket. Now, you know
And
what
then
else
that
to
wasn't
go?
even pop. That was just like.
Simple is to go to oatmeal. Now, what else are you to go? It's me, Aubrey Fisher, the go to pocket. Now, you know what else to go? Simple is to go to oatmeal. Now, what else are you to go?
I wonder how many times he shot that shit. Like. Ah, ah, ah. I can't. I just can't believe he really said that shit. You know what I mean? Because for me, there is not one thing about anything he do that would have me think he pops. But then you got the people right that watch, the millions, and I literally mean that. Millions. You got millions of people watching them. That's just can't argue that. All right, you got millions of people watching them, and they gonna sit there and think that shit.
He is one of the people with the juice right now on social media. Social media influences all. That's what it just does. It has like, so say you got an event, right? An event that has influence on said people that is there, but you limited to the amount of people that the space can bring in, or just the people that is hip to it. You know what I mean? But social media is connected to everybody. To everybody. You know what I mean? Everybody. And so when you got the millions of people watching, you got the millions of people thinking they could do shit just like this. And you can, you know what I mean? You can, but then they go into the idea of thinking like, that's the bar, or that's the new standard, or this is the GOAT of popping. I'm not really laughing at old boy. It's just more so that how asinine that shit sound. Like, I can't understand for the life of me why things from our cultures, or like the street influences, or like, yeah, just our shit in general, why that is not ever glorified. How is it that this guy is glorified? You know what I mean? I get it that you can make content within a space that is like trendy right now. So all I have to do is go on to that Missy Elliott shit, and like I said, just fucking dum 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 whatever, or do like that P Diddy thing where like they just make the same videos over and over and over, or like there's a whole bunch of people I can call out in that whole space. I don't want to attack them. It's just more so like to shed light on it. It's just crazy that I mean even when I think about it, it makes sense. It makes sense. So to be quite honest, even with the direction of my channel, right? I'm literally gonna break this shit because it's like it won't stop fucking moving. It just won't stop. It won't stop. And any type of information you give out, depending on your audience, more than likely you got to give a dumbed down version. It is what it is. Like the amount of information that I give out on a consistent basis within this channel, where it doesn't even feel like it's allowed me to get to a space where I think I should be. All I really have to do is just keep watching like any of the famous people, Twins, Kidda, Bailey's, this nigga probably. I don't know how I would do with them on a YouTube setting, but still, like, I have to find ways to connect the audience to the sources instead of just trying to feed them the sources, because people don't give a fuck about that. And then at the same time, in terms of understanding movement and everything like that, that's why the way Red Bull operates, Red Bull, when they do their events, they operate within allowing the people to be the judges. I think they have like a button or some shit that they press, depending on the color. So the audience is your judges. And if you're doing something that's just woohoo, you know what I mean? Woohoo, then you're not going to get that vote. So it automatically influences your mindset as to how to attack your rounds, because you can't do things from like a perspective where it's like so in tune to the art that the normal audience doesn't understand nothing you talking about. You know what I mean? They gonna look dead ass at everything you're doing, and it's just gonna be like yeah, you were doing a bunch of stuff, but I mean, he did the Michael Jackson, and yeah, man, it was over after that. You know what I mean? He did the he tucked his pants in, lifted his dangling up, and and then it was over. You know what I mean? One toe spin, and your ass is out. You know, you could do all the intricacies, but the audience, depending on who you talking to, you know what I mean? And there's a lot of dumb motherfuckers out here right now. Hey, hey, man, you just got to keep it a buck. Even when I listen to certain things within the rap game right now, it's like, it's no point in being one of the, like, it's no point in like trying to approach it like a Kendrick. There's no point. It's no point trying to be a lyricist right now. It's no point, depending on who your audience is. And if you're trying to get radio play, if you're trying to make it big, no. Hey man, I'm finna have a whole motherfucking problem, because this shit just won't stop moving. Like we really finna have a problem. But towards this Aubrey dude, it's like he is what I look at in terms of like the people that made it. Like he's known. Go on his Instagram, big numbers, makes money off of doing 15-second clips. He's good. He's on his way to doing something. You know what I mean? Until that shit burn out. But the thing with like mediocrity is like it's like people make a conscious decision. The only reason I started to even give him credit, because before I thought it was bullshit, thought it was all ass, until I saw him doing shit. Hey. Breeze. Oh, this is that other. He warned me about this. He warned me. He did tell me. Now look, man. Hey, it's a cool little segue. Who else want to become a member, man? And bless your boy. You know what I mean? The channel, it just Kelly, you see it. Put the M in the Kelly. We got family in here, man. Breeze is already just obviously one of the most loyalist people. I wholeheartedly. Just a quick moment to, you know what I mean? Shout out to the peoples, my members, the people, just in general, the people that support what I got going on. I've been doing YouTube for a couple years now. It's crazy to even think about it. Normally, with me, I just do the work. I don't really pay attention to a lot of shit. If I do pay attention to it, it's only because it's like becoming somewhat of like a business instead of it just being like something I was just doing on the fun side of shit. But when I do look at stuff, it's just, you know what I mean. I really take into account the people that has helped me even get this far, even though I'm not where I need to be. I'm just not. So it's just a quick little time to just say thank you, man. I feel like the channel could be doing way better, and I'm doing the best that I can. But with the people that actually show love, support for everything that they get from the channel, hey man, it means everything to me because it helps me continue to do what I do and not stress so motherfucking much. But thank you, Breeze, forever, man. I can sit the whole stream and just thank you. You know what I mean? The people that know who you is, you know. You know what I mean? I really can't do this shit on my own. So yeah, back to Aubrey. It's just these certain cats to me, the way that they move it's just all within choice. So it's like you read your script and you just said you gonna claim you the goat of popping. And to me it's like it's a statement that he clearly has made, but then now it's like there's no consequence really towards it. It's like they just run shit. You know what I mean? They set the narratives, they set the trends, they create the standards based off the views. You know what I mean? And there's no real like drawback. You know what I mean? It's not as if I need him to be canceled or something like that. It's just more so like it's always these kind of cats that get the gigs, they get the light, they get the love. You got my man Robo in the comments right there. Robo, this motherfucker should be on there. You know what I mean? This motherfucker should be on there. King of Animation or some shit. I wouldn't, the GOAT event, I wouldn't want him to say that neither, but he's still up there. Like, top tier kid. Kid the motherfucking monster. That nigga had a better chance of saying go to poppin'. You know what I mean? Nobody should be saying that I know of, unless it's like, you know what I mean? Like, Kid Boogie, Slim Boogie, Frantic, some, you know what I mean? Like, some heavy hitter. Some valid motherfucker. This nigga? This motherfucker? Oh!
It's me, Aubrey Fisher, the go to pocket. Now, you know what else?
He
to
just
go?
did the...
Simple is to go to oatmeal. Now, what else are you to go?
Mm.
Oh, it's me, Aubrey Fisher,
Mm.
the go to pocket.
Mm.
Now, you know what else to go? Simple is to go to oatmeal. Now, what else are you to go? Oh, it's me.
God damn it, Aubrey. I just don't understand these cats, man. I just don't. I mean, yeah, like, right, okay, so, yeah, Silk don't even got nothing to do with dancing. I mean, like I said, it's just an opportunity to use his platform, his name, to connect the dance shit. Like I'm a goat, so what do goats drink? They drink Silk. That's a lie. But if I'm a goat, you want to be a goat, you should drink Silk. Like, the commercial itself, or the ad, whatever the fuck they want to call it, I didn't really care for that. It's more so just there were still things that took place that led to it. You know what I mean? So for Aubrey to be in that space where he could just sit there, and again, either Silk gave him the script, or he just off the top of the dome was like, hey, I believe this. I'm finna freestyle. What's going on, man? You know, this your boy Aubrey. Hey, man, look, I'm the goat. So if you the goat and you wanna be a goat, all you gotta do is drink some goat silk, cause that's what goats drink. You get it? So I'm a goat, you a goat. We all gonna be goats drinking silk, and we finna just be the goat of poppers. Like, I don't know if that was just all him. You know, and it's not. It's again not to attack him. It's just up in here, up in that La Cabeza, where it's like, why did you? What are you doing? Yeah, it's the oh. It's this is where shit. This is not nothing new. It's not nothing new. It's not nothing new at all, and I don't want it to become one of them things where it's like we start attacking all these people. It's just the unfortunate side of things where you got the people that utilize the names of our dances or the names of certain elements within our cultures that then help them propel themselves forward while taking nothing to consider about the actual culture that it comes from. You know what I mean? So like again, I've talked to you about all these people that kind of make it, you know what I mean? And then what do they do to give back? Right now, when I was talking about, again, it bleeding into the future of the dance to me just looks like it's either you gotta travel, at least in LA. To me, it's dead. It's dead, and we're at a space right now for at least the people of my generation where I feel like you have to start making a conscious choice to figure out what you want to do, because I'm pushing 30. You know what I mean? Hate to say it, but your boy is getting up there in age. And hey, Phil, okay, yeah. He know way more about like even that type of scenario, like, cause he done worked with mad teams, mad people. People that probably have put themselves in situations where they do similar work. Hell yeah, Phil. Hell yeah. Yeah. Absolutely. I love that. I love having talks. Yes, Phil. Yes. You got my vote. Yes. We could do that. The fuck was I just saying? Let me just go back to what y'all talking about, because I kind of just forgot. Some viral dancer that's hanging. Yeah. Let me see what y'all saying. I think him being in the space is whatever, but the script could have been something like he's trying to be the GOAT or something along the lines. But it's crazy because he does videos with Tyler. Like I said, it's one of the two things. It's either Silk gave him the script. I just don't think Silk know anything about like dance. Whoever's behind the scenes, I don't think they knew about popping. So if they did, and then they gave him the script, and then he just reads it, it's still on him, because I still would have read the script and been like, whoa, time out. Hey, wait, hold on, I can't do that. No. You trying to get me fucked up? I can't say that. You know what I mean? I don't think Silk knows about pop. I feel like it's one of his. I think it's more so on him. You know what I mean? Than anything. Silk is gonna take whatever he could have said, literally anything, and Silk would have took it. I don't think Silk was like, "Hey man, we really been looking for this specific person to say this, and we just think you're the guy. We just really need you to say you're the go-to poppin'. We need you to say this, please, Aubrey. Please, we're begging you. Please, Aubrey. Please, Aubrey. We need you for this." I don't think Silk was like that. I don't think. Now, what do I know? But I just don't. I don't see Silk coming at Aubrey like they knew about popping. They wanted to come to him and then have him clarify he's the GOAT of popping. But if that's the case, then I still would have looked at the script once they told me or they wanted me to say this specific line, and I would have been like, yo, no. I can't do that. Can we just switch it up a taste? Can we just, why it gotta be popping? I would have had some questions. I need some answers. You know, I would have just been like, nah, that's not it. That's not even what I do. How am I be to go to something that I don't do? I can't. No. So it could be a balance of both, but I'm still looking at this motherfucker like, cause I feel like he's at least closer connected to the shit than anything Silk is a part of. I don't think Silk know about nothing. Nada. You know what I mean? He don't really have no connections that I ever seen within the poppin' shit. But it still would have been like you gotta taste more to where you could have been like, no, I don't know. I don't even know how to contract, doggy dog. That's not me. You know, like you could have just kept it a buck. But the check got to you. You know what I mean? Hey, but like my man said, Phil got a perspective. I think he owned or something. You know what I mean? I would be down to hear Aubrey. Like I said, it's no like real hate. It's just like you just get tired of seeing these type of things, and it's always like it always will be nice to just hear like, my nigga, what the fuck was you thinking? You know what I mean? Just to hear it, not to like attack you. It's just like, speak, brother, talk your shit, cause he not finna. I don't think he ever gonna say anything about this. This was a check he got and he's gone. You know what I mean? He's on to doing more. He's doing TikTok videos right now as we speak. He's making an Instagram reel right now in his kitchen and he doesn't give one fuck about anything we're talking about. You know what I mean? That's like the reality of it. He does not give not a damn about anything we're talking about right now. The whole comment section then tagged him up the wall. You know, I didn't have to even say anything. It's not like I'm the, you know what I mean, like the mayor in this motherfucker, but I figured let me get on my shit and say a little something, you know what I mean, talking my shit, just from like an open space. You know, that's what we do here on the channel. We talk about things, and this just in, huh? Aubrey Fisher, huh? The goat of the goat of popping. It's official, y'all. It's official, man. As of right now. As of right now, this is the Aubrey takeover. We will be watching nothing but the GOAT. The GOAT himself, Mr. Aubrey Fisher. He is now the GOAT of popping, and I don't want to hear no ifs, ands, or buts about it. If I hear popping, I better hear Aubrey's name come up every time you speak it. Every time it's being represented, I need a flyer of his face. Just, you know what I mean? I need him on the flyers. I need him on the promo. If he's not in the judge panel, I'm not going. You know what I mean? He is the GOAT, and I don't want to hear it no more. It's over. It's been confirmed. You know what I mean? I've always had my thoughts about, you know, these type of cats. Not personally, just within the shit, cause I don't know them. I can't have no thoughts about people I don't know, but just in the way that they operate within the damn shit, it's always just been like a, I don't like it. You know, some things he do, like I said, when he was getting more in tune to the styles, like I seen him doing crump, and I was like, whoa, that's good. That's good. I seen him do 2 videos where he was actually doing crump, and I was like, oh shit, my man is throwing down. That's what the fuck I'm talking about. So he got some skill. So then it becomes one of those things too, on the latter end, whatever that means. I just think that's on the opposite side, right? Where it's like, what if he gets nice? I still think he gotta watch what the fuck you say, but it's like, so if he get nice, then what is the other niggas gonna say? Because usually it's always that case where it's like the niggas with the skill is talking about the people that don't got the skill, but they in the position as if they got skill type shit. But then what if they get skill and they up there? Now you just assed out. You know what I mean? Like you got the skill, you broke. No resources, no connects, no networking capabilities. You just nice. Now you need him. Because now he got the access to the people. That's always been the funnier part too, is like, obviously, like he's in a space where he can connect with tie-dyes and things of this nature, you know, concrete. But not any other regular motherfucker would have had that. No. It's more so, it's a business move. I would say it's a business move. It's cool. It's a business move. But it's just like one of them unfortunate things. So sometimes I remember I had conversations with people, and it's just like, why am I practicing? For what? For what? The level that I'm currently at within my shit, I've been done. What am I training for? It's time to make content, baby. That's all I need to do. What am I still training for in comparison to what I be watching? You know what I mean? There's no real particular reason for me to continue to elevate my craft within that particular space because my shit is already at a point anything I'm watching, them niggas do, I could do that. I mean, in real time and with the effects, whatever they doing, I could do that. You know what I mean? And it just become one of them things where it's just like fuck. You know, when we talk about the future of dance, at least from my perspective, I'm just sitting here thinking like, man, it's just looking drier and drier out here every day. You know, I don't really see too much of a community within the dance shit no more. It's a lot of dancers. There's a lot of dancers out here still, because it's not as if they just disappeared. A lot of them though have moved on with life. You know what I mean? I was talking about age. I think that's where I was at. I was talking about age, and and you know, it's not even a battle. Like, oh, I mean, you probably joking. It's just more so like the times of they're just changing. You know what I mean? When I'm looking at the future of shit, it's just like, what do you do now? For me, battles is just so dry, man. It's dry. A lot of you guys, I feel like you're either young, just getting. That's not that I'm saying I'm old, but it's just like you're younger, just getting into it. It's like fresh for you. It's new. Battles just don't feel like they have no weight. You know what I mean? And this is for me. It can still have all that for you. Like, I'm gonna go battle someone and then what? Like, there's no beef. There's no like. Before it all made sense before. Like, you would battle people. It could be just for the sake of you just testing yourself, but at least within that space, it was like there was people actively trying to ascend. So it was like a little ranking system. It's just a way to create some levels of like, not tension, but like healthy mindsets to want to make you elevate your shit because you see the other people working. You know what I mean? Like, I remember Tabo. I think Slim told me this. Like, Tabo set it up in a way to make Slim and Kid like almost like rivals. That's why in every fucking show you always got like a Vegeta, Goku, Naruto, Sasuke, you know what I mean, Luffy. I mean like a Sanji and Zoro. It's like, you know what I mean, that like when you got competition, it's gonna make you want to not stay at the same level. It's not that I'm not saying there's no competition out here, but it's like that energy is not really present. You know what I mean? And then when we start talking about the all style shit, that's where I'm really finna just take off. The all style stuff is really what I feel like is the main problem. I've been feeling this way for a long time. And all you guys primarily, I'm assuming, is just more familiar with the all style settings more than anything. Let me take a look and see what y'all talking about. I'm not even a dancer, and this was cringy and way off. Why don't big companies connect with the culture like this shit? I mean, to be that, well, no, I would assume it because names. Like I've said this before, but I remember I was told the name is the biggest thing that you can create within anything you do. All right, so and like when you got the dittos, you got the fictions, you got the kiddas, you got Baileys, you got any of the people, any of them. We can look at them and arguably say the skill is not at the highest. Their name exceeds that. You know what I mean? You have some people that have that balance where it's like, okay, you look at them and you see why they're so good. But I think one thing that we also do as dancers, we look at them from a very like straight path, like just within the scope of dance. Those people might have other things about them that don't really necessarily have to do with just the skill, but maybe they have a lot of showmanship. Maybe they have a lot of charisma. Maybe they have a lot of personality. You know what I mean? Like even the twins, they kind of like bundled it all together, where it's not like they were just good dancers and that's just it. You know what I mean? So a lot of the times dancers kind of like have this like mentality where it's like it's just so narrow minded and focused on one particular aspect. Whereas like it's valid in some sense, but I feel like you still need to have it depends on what you want to do. Like if you want to be kind of like in all these other spaces, like if you want to be on Silk, but the name is like most important. Your name is major. You could be the most trash nigga on the flow, but your name is big, and when your name is big, y'all do it all the time. When your name is big, you just automatically get niggas to fuck with you. Automatic. And then the shit that you do, which is at a real garbage level, it kind of gets a little boost because of your name. If a nigga was actually good and he don't got no name, oh yeah, cool, yeah, nice. I could do that. Oh, that was cool, yeah. You know what I mean? Hey, let me just check something real quick. We got 40 heads in here and 13 likes. Damn, that's how y'all gonna do it. That's how y'all gonna do your boy, huh? Anybody gonna join the I wasn't gonna do this, but fuck it. You know what I mean? Because I didn't want to make it about. I'm just gonna do it one time though. One time. If y'all would like to, follow these links and support the kid, you could become a member, join the super exclusive secret club. You know what I mean? You could donate if you would like to donate, because I know a lot of y'all maybe don't know about it. You know what I mean? Hit the Streamlabs link I'm finna put right here. I'm finna put this for y'all right here. All right. This is just if y'all want to support. You know what I mean? But I'm just putting that out for the one time. We got like 40 people up in here. We had like, okay, I see y'all liking it now. I know y'all forgot. You know what I mean? I know y'all was asleep at the wheel. It's just a little friendly reminder. Throwing those links out. But I'm gonna shut the fuck up. Hopefully some of y'all click it, donate something. You know what I mean? But look, man, back to the shit. I don't remember what the fuck I was talking about though. Let me just go back to reading. Let me just go back to reading. That's what Dread and Crow was for each other. Vegeta versus Goku. I mean, yeah, just in general, just that type of energy to be able to like have a structure that makes you feel like it's worth something. So like even when I talk about like the systems within Crump, they got ranking systems, they got random call outs. You know what I mean? They work with each other in terms of like building together as opposed to just it being individual. You know what I mean? They got the nights where they just go off and give each other energy. The whole shebang is just all structured. The ranking system I always thought was cool because they got like the rookies and they got the top 7, 8, 10, whatever number they put out there. But they got the rookies. You know what I mean? And then once that's established, it's gonna make you feel like I don't want to be at the bottom of that list. You know what I mean? I want to make sure I ascend to the next. But it's like if somebody were to come into the dance right now, I wouldn't know what the fuck to tell them to look forward to. I just do it for the love of it, which could always be your reason, but there's still got to be something, or it's like it's just finna become a hobby. It's finna become a hobby. It's finna become a strong passion, but not anything that's gonna like, because I would like to be able to live off of it. And it's just starting to look like you have to go commercial. The street scene is just, or move, get the fuck out. I haven't seen a lot of people do that. I've seen a lot of people move. It's kind of because it's like for me, I'm having all these thoughts in my head, so I'm speaking out loud. But it's like I want to make it as a dancer. How do I do that? And if I want to be able to do that within the street dance, it's like how? I feel people often use the name as validation for how good a dancer is. That the name stands for the skill rather than the dance itself. Yeah. I mean, that's what it is. The name exceeds the skill. It doesn't necessarily matter about the skill. That's big business too. So again, Silk, right? Like I said, for a lot of these big names, this is all speculation because I don't do a lot of this work. But a lot of like these big wig companies, I don't think they know anything about the dance. Like say for instance, Steezy and Red Bull might be the only two that like have actually connected with dancers and their dancers themselves. So it's like they somewhat have some levels of familiarity with like who to actually get in place for proper teaching and representation and things of that nature. However, I still feel like it falls short because like the things don't go back to the culture or anything like that. Like Red Bull maybe like can I think the Red Bull maybe does a little bit better because it's like they bring people in for like battles and shit and give people opportunities, which is like cool in a sense. But I would still want things to be more like predicated to like giving back to the communities from which things come from. So having something in the heart of LA, New York, something that just allows the dancers to have a chance to be in this particular space as well as like compete to get whatever it is. Like it's just almost like the idea of like this is all being something that's happening right now because of these dancers and because of the cultures that it comes from. So to just give back to the people that you're taking from, because Red Bull and Steezy profit like a motherfucker off of all the dancers, off of all the trendy shit. Like again, the names that they bring on there, it's all valid, but they get all the benefits. And then the niggas that they bring on maybe get like a little fraction of that. They get a couple checks maybe. You know what I mean? A check. You know what I mean? But it's not nothing connected to what they get, or it's like the community doesn't win. A person wins, maybe 2-3 people win. That's why I said maybe like Red Bull gets a little bit like more than Steezy because they actually connect to it like more. I don't know. I can't compare the two, but it's just like they somewhat do a little bit, but I feel like that like because I look at the scene, there's just nothing. There's nothing. It's nothing. There's nothing happening. Like nothing. Absolutely nothing. So I'm sitting here thinking like, what the fuck? What is there to do? Why be a dancer today, or why not just be one of these guys? They get opportunities. They get the gigs. They get the work. They get the money. So then the only thing that ends up happening is I feel like you end up selling yourself out. So now he'll just say fucking anything. You know what I mean? Hey, I'm the goat to poppin', man. It's the goat right here, bucko. Yeah, I'm the goat, man. And the goats drink silk. What are you drinking? You want to be the goat? Drink silk. Yeah, like I wouldn't have said that, but maybe if they put $10,000 in my face, I'm the goat of all dancing, nigga. I invented dance. Yep, that shit came from me, nigga. Everything y'all doing is me. I'm the GOAT, nigga. 10 bands, I'm the GOAT of everything. That's why I ain't even mad at Aubrey. No, I'm not. I'm a little disappointed. But it's just like at what point, you know what I mean? Because I would want to make the money back so I can invest back into my peoples, invest back into y'all, invest back into like the community and the scene and shit like that. You know what I mean? In this particular case, these are just things that just help self. But it also like ruins the history of the shit to me. Like the go to poppin' ain't it. The go to poppin' ain't it. You know what I mean? I talked about the battles where it's like the battles to me is just it's just stale. Like I don't maybe it's cuz I don't watch so many battles too with y'all, but at the same time it's just like battles just don't have that it's not saying nothing to me. It's just a battle. It's like it used to have weight back in the day. You climbed the ranks. It actually had better representation. But I know the main thing about the battles is because, like I said, within All Styles right now, that's the thing that has fucked up everything for me. All Styles to me has done more damage to the scene that somewhat aligns with like some of the people like Aubrey with what like statements that he's making like this, because this all style shit, man, it's like basically me saying, what the fuck y'all like more, Fruit Loops or spaghetti? You know what I mean? Y'all gonna sit there and be like, well, I mean, that don't kind of make sense. What do y'all like more? Do y'all like fucking y'all like I mean, y'all want $10,000, or you want Beyonce to tap dance on you butt naked? You know, like I want both, but it like these comparisons. You know what I mean? Which ones? What do you prefer more? Do you want, you know what I mean? You want to go on tour with Michael Jackson, or you want to have I don't fucking know, but like battles all styles is just like it's not stacked the same. It don't make sense to me. Before it was like you was speaking the same language to have this person versus this person, and it's matched with skill versus skill in comparison to the same style you're doing. But it's like certain styles offer more things. So I did that poll on the community tab section for those that are hip to it, and it's like there's other like, you know, styles that could have been on there. I just put like the main four that like the most common. You know what I mean? And I put hip hop, popping, crump, and breakdancing. Which one is the best style that is suited for battles right now? You know what I mean? And I was looking at it from a very objective space. However, I feel like the majority of the people, I mean, it could just be because of how my channel is. I think I watch more hip hop than I think I watch anything else. But that's also because of, you know what I mean, views and shit like that. But hip hop, that clearly fucked everything else up. Crump was second, popping was third, breakdancing was fourth, I think. But the way that I look at it is all styles. It just made everything way more difficult because it's like when I thought about like a Memphis Juker versus a hip hop cat, I feel like the Memphis Juker won't even have enough. It's not because it's not even about vocabulary all the time either. But if it's done properly, then the person obviously with more is just going to be able to do more than what the person with just one. It's like MMA versus boxing. This if they're both skilled, not the people that just do a bunch of shit. Yeah, I know how some of y'all motherfuckers work. Some of y'all just add all the styles, and that's not what it means. But some of y'all just add it all and think y'all gonna be the best or some shit like that. No, no, no. But there's some people that actually have like 2 to 3 styles under their belt, and they're actually good at them. You know what I mean? So then when that happens, it's like, fuck, you have one style. How you gonna match that? The songs are switching. You getting different variety of music, and this person's able to adapt based on style. They're giving off different vibes, different things with the dance. Whereas like before, it just used to be like very just style versus style, one v one within the same style, that type of flow. It's not that that's a. I feel like all styles still had a place, but now that's all there is to battles right now. It before it used to be like we have hip hop, we have popping. Okay, we can't do all styles like as a whole. So we'll just have an all styles category for the people that like didn't get to participate because we can only do 2 styles, throughout the event because we don't got all the time in the fucking world to just have every style represented. So there's an all style section. If your shit ain't highlighted, well, you can be in there. Now it's like the opposite where it's not even really styles battles anymore. Like I remember I told the homie, I don't think he's ever just entered a hip hop battle. Ever. 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 There's all styles battles and there's a lot of hip hop cats in it, but just hip hop. And then even if you were to go back to just styles battles, I feel like it would just make the scene worse because niggas aren't trained for that. To just do the style. So then take all styles out and like I said before, like how valid are you in that space? So if you fuck with all these styles, like okay, well go to those environments where it's just that style and then your name that you kind of have or like the feeling the pride that you take within your dance, how far do you really get in the shit with just that, in the style, just the style by itself, not all the other shit, you know what I mean? I don't know, but all styles right now is just very it also just don't do nothing for me. It can do everything for you, it just don't do nothing for me. I could fuck around, have to dance to Nicki Minaj, and battle a break dancer to it. I'm like, what the fuck am I finna do to this, man? I don't. What is happening? I just don't. It's just so random that I just don't give a fuck. I can't even take it serious. It's like fucking playing basketball versus soccer. Like, what the fuck is a like? I play with my hands, you play with your feet. I'm hooping, you kicking. It just don't it don't go to me. It just don't. Sometimes you got some nice exchanges, but it's just like it don't make sense. It was nice when it was just like a thought, like oh that would be cool if I get to see these two people battle, but it just don't it don't really connect right now for me. Maybe it could for y'all still, and of course that's why like again me doing the live would be better because maybe y'all could add perspective to certain shit. You know what I mean? To elaborate a little bit on what y'all thoughts are. But then again, a lot of you might participate in the all styles events, whereas like my mindset, I thought it has to change. Like I shouldn't be practicing more for the idea of like me battling a popper now. I gotta be battling, or I'm practicing with the idea of like I'm finna be battling, you know what I mean? Turfers, tutters, Crumpers. Um, yeah. I'm not gonna play it again. I'm not gonna, I'm not gonna play it again. But it's just like I can't. I'm not just battling. Just teaching, maybe creating a class online. People pay for it. Choreography, music, local events. In terms of what else to do, um, let me read it. So yeah, teaching of course, but then again, that space is already somewhat tainted because when I started looking at even just that space, right? I've already addressed like to the 30 people that is watching. If you would like to work with your boy, the dance doctor, yours truly, to actually become something of what the GOAT is saying within popping, learning techniques, learning the application techniques, being able to understand music, rhythms, being able to apply movement to your dance, to connect it to the music, then apply the technique on top of that. If you would like to work with your boy to be able to get to that next level, you really want to get to that status where you really are being able to move in the way that you want to, holla at your boy because I got you. You know what I mean? I could do that. Teaching, that's not, I done figured things out along the way. So I'm again thankful for the people that have worked with me, but I'm in a space where I could definitely teach. But in doing so, now that I've looked and tried to figure out more things to do within teaching, it's crazy because within the idea of like when I see representation for teaching, there are styles that are represented by people that I can't really say is valid or not, but I still feel like there's an essence to like learning. Like when I see the style that's being taught, it has a correlation in what I see like that actually looks like, oh, that's salsa. Yeah, that's exactly what that shit look like. Now, of course, from a technical perspective, maybe there's somebody that's like, oh my God, did you see that fucking whatever? That shit didn't look good. But from for me, I looked at a bunch of different studios with representation, and I couldn't find nothing within street dance. I see hip hop. Hip hop is just that one thing that's just it's just fucked. Because hip hop is everywhere. Then I go watch the hip hop shit, and I don't see no hip hop. I rarely see motherfucker really doing hip hop, but of course, like I don't really know what hip hop and choreography land mean. You know what I mean? Like I just see motherfuckers dancing to 50 Cent and then that's hip hop. You know what I mean? Dancing to fucking Kool in the Gang, and that's hip hop. Hip hop. They doing some sharp angular movements, and that's hip hop. I kind of don't understand none of that shit. But when it came to teaching, I was like, I would like to be able to provide from a youthful perspective, or just being able to connect to the youth due to my age and my generation, to be able to teach what I learned from the previous generation within the styles of popping. So then I get on a lot of these studios, and I just don't see it. I don't see like there's no styles within the street styles that are taught as like a highlighted space within what they post for what classes are available. But normally you'll see the elements of the styles used in certain things. So again, like even back to the battles, hip hop, when I did that poll, I feel like it's something that's so easy to just gravitate towards, because you can damn near do anything in hip hop, anything. And I literally mean that. Anything in hip hop. You could add whatever you want. I see hip hop niggas doing animation, popping, light feet, different footworks, and all types of shit. And I'm like, damn, that's crazy. Hip hop does it all. Does it all. So you could just do hip hop, and then you can kind of just do all the shits. Whereas like poppers kind of just stick with popping, some waving, you know what I mean? Maybe a little bit of, animation technique and control and shit, but that's kind of like where that's at. Break dancers are break dancers. They break dance. You know what I mean? Lockers is out. No, don't. It's rare you'll see a locker in a battle. Then you got what other styles I'm trying to think of that's just the natural ones. But regardless, it's just like, yeah, like if you're not fusing shit right now, good luck to you. Or doing the most crazy bars and all that other stuff, it's just a tough space to be in. I don't know. Like again, battles just ain't saying nothing to me as of late. But either way, again with the teaching stuff, it just didn't feel as if it didn't feel like there's a space for any of this shit. It does not matter. It does not matter. Maybe if I had a name, you know what I mean? In the same way that I would see Kidda judging battles. I would see Kidda judging battles, and I'm like, why? Why is he here? He's good. It's not more so anything that questions his ability. It's more so like, why is he in a space of judging when he doesn't battle? How? This ain't fucking so you think you can dance. You know what I mean? Like, I don't get it. I don't get it. Normally, like, to be a judge, it's like, again, with that whole rank system, like before, like, to be in the panel where you're judging poppers is like you you can't just have anybody. It wasn't like that before. But now it's like I've seen mad funny motherfuckers judging. I'm like, what? How? How? You know what I mean? Like, no. I just had like my first teaching gig this year. You know what I mean? Like my first. And I'm somewhat like, I would say, well established within the shit. You know what I mean? Well, right. Money. Kidda brings normies. Exactly. All from the business perspective of shit. When I talked to you guys about like the smoke thing and they had blueprint versus fiction, it's like, why? Why is this happening? Blueprint, who hasn't battled in like fucking forever, but it's, of course, his name is still like big, Dragon House and shit. But it's like he hasn't been relevant in towards anything other than like he was making like the TikToks and the Instagram reels. You know what I mean? Why? What? And then fiction is like he's been battling more, or at least he was, until like I think he finally locked in on Crump, which is great because that he's doing everything I had wished for him. You know what I mean? To get acclimated within a style and invest, take your time and grow. But again, money and Kidda brings normies, or at least like your name is going to bring attention to shit. So you're a pawn where someone that's playing chess is looking at you like, I'm finna get money. I don't know how much. I'm not pocket watching nobody, but I'm pretty sure dude ate. You know what I mean? I'm pretty sure dude Deboo made money at that motherfucking event off of Blueprint and Fiction's name. But the battle itself didn't make sense to me. So it's just like, okay. You know? So again, all in all, it goes back to your name. Where it's like, Blueprint ain't danced for fucking years that we've seen in a space that where it makes sense. But his name is still big. It got weight. So putting him on your lineup is going to do something for your event versus like having an event with no names. If you had an event with exhibitions and nobody had a name, you know how many people is going to actually give a fuck about your shit? It's going to be like, who is who and who battling what? Nah, I'm not going. I'm not going. But normally to work up to build your name, there was supposed to be skill that push you up. But now with Instagram and social media, it's like you could just market yourself really good. And then that is what you're skillful at versus like the dance. But the dance is what you're being boxed in for. Like that's what people remember you or know you as, like the dancer. But it's not really paying attention to the skills within your promoting side of things, or like marketing and all that other type of stuff. So you're really good at that. That gets you put on and labeled as a dancer, but then the actual dancers get no love. No love. Or less, a lot less. So the teaching aspect, back to that, because I'm jumping all over the place, but the teaching, like I want to do that more, you know? And I want, like, again, I mean, even the whole idea behind this YouTube shit, other than like highlighting people, to like put you on to people, because when I see shit like this, or when I talked about some of the other things that I've seen where it's like, if you think this is the goat of popping, or the goat of animation, or like top tier control, or whatever the case may be, I don't even highlight myself. I think I can represent some of these titles a lot far better than some of the other people, but just in general, I'll be like, no, fuck that. There's a whole bunch of people out here that really be holding it down in a major way, got nothing but skill, and they just not known, but because they lack in the media side of things, promoting side of shit. You know what I mean? I feel like my channel should be way higher, but I lack in being able to promote my shit, and I also just don't know what to do. I'm also a one-man team. I don't really understand like what more I should do, because I be feeling like I be burning myself out trying to figure all this shit out. So with that note, again, for the same reasons that I spoke on earlier, I got the likes up on the stream. That's nice. if anybody would like to donate because of what they feel they get from the channel for all the videos your boy done put out, you know what I mean? Y'all could easily just donate to the Streamlabs link posted below. If you would like to support the channel in that way. I already know y'all know about the gear, you know what I mean? Where your boy sells gear. Like you see the fresh ass Metals Palace takeover all around the globe. Come correct tee. I don't have this one because it's sold out. But there's some other gear that's on the channel. If you want to go ahead and if you want to check your boy shit out just to find different ways to support the kid, you know what I mean? But yeah, man, it's a tough space. Let me see what else he had said. Because he had said a bunch of things. So teaching, we already covered that. Maybe creating a class online people pay for. Yeah, like, so again, the idea of like doing online classes, I'm trying to think of like the best way to set that up realistically. Like, I'm like, again, I got to brainstorm with people, or it's just taking me a lot longer to figure it out on my own. But within the space of teaching, I'm trying to figure out something, even for the channel. Like I would do more like tutorial like things, even if it resulted in like me doing choreography. But I just don't know if people want that. You know, like if like you tune in to watch my video, not like to get the fuck up and do it with me. You know what I mean? I just don't know, because I was even talking about live streams at one particular point, and with the live streams, I was saying if I should do live streams on here or if I should do them on Twitch. However, the social norms that are on Twitch is people donate, subscribe, gift people that do things to help the person. It's like, it's just a normal thing. Like I would look at people and be like, damn, why is somebody gifting 100 subs? That's what people do on there. Motherfuckers on here watch shit for free. So there's no like real thought process to like pay your favorite YouTuber. You know what I mean? Or at least that's how I look at it. There's just more like things set up on Twitch where that's just common. You just have people just gifting you bits and all this other shit, and just being able to support the streamer in that particular way. Whereas on here, y'all be making me beg y'all motherfuckers. You know what I mean? I've had one person in the hour that I've been on here become a member, and that's already someone that is a member. So I think he has 2 accounts, and he made both of them member. You know what I mean? Like, so it's just, but back to like the whole teaching thing with creating classes online is like, if I were to put classes on YouTube, I just don't know if that makes sense. Like, if y'all want to take class on YouTube, you know what I mean? Oh, hey, but see, god damn it. Kareem for the culture. He's already a member. It's like, it'd be crazy that it's the same people. Again, Kareem, yo, thank you, man. It's just like like I said earlier, that you guys are the reason. You know what I mean? I try to keep this mentality of me continuously doing this shit on the tube, because I've had my times where I'm like, I want to pull back. I'm not even gonna front with y'all. I'm not gonna front with y'all, man, because like there's this thing that we live in. It's called life, and I be doing shit on here basically for free. Basically, so again, with that mindset, it's just more so like me trying to understand if I would want to do stuff on. I have my own website, make your own site and host classes there. Yeah, I have my Metals Palace account for the clothing. It's just then I have to try to find ways to get traffic to go to the site, but my name ain't that big. You know, I feel like my name has definitely gotten bigger though. That's for sure. Like within me doing YouTube, there's a hell of a lot more people that know of me than I'm familiar with. Like I be having motherfuckers just walking up to me. I'm like, hey, yo, cause I'm real cautious. Like you know what I mean? Y'all see how I be on the but Paradox is Paradox. Paradox is Paradox. I don't feel like there's a specific platform that I would do better on. It's more like Paradox can just say he's hosting classes on fucking MySpace. Y'all know what y'all gonna do? Y'all gonna go make a MySpace account? Because it's Paradox. It's not the platform I'm concerned about. It's just more so how to navigate which platform would make the most sense, but then also like how can I construct my content that would make sense for that particular platform. Because like I said, I've done the privates. Again, shout out to Breeze. He took a private already with me. If anybody else, like I said, would want to learn from your boy, but yeah, there's just certain elements that I'm trying to figure out. But teaching online would definitely be one. Choreographing music videos, I did think about that because I know there are people, and I've done it before, like on my old account. Like I remember I danced to like dubstep, and I did used to make like I made actual videos. Like say now y'all just see me like practicing or getting down or whatever, but I used to like put work into making videos, and those videos blew up. But that was also like with the mindset of like I would dance to like shit that was kind of popular because that was like the dubstep era. So if I put dubstep in my title, whew, that shit was blowing up. So I remember those videos got like 10, 15,000, 12,000 views and all that other shit. But that's because I like how shit work. Where it's like with choreographing music videos, the only thing that I'm kind of hesitant on is like copyright shit. Because it's like, if I get, I mean, I guess I can get the views and still get the channel bumping, but I don't get to eat off that video. But it's like, the idea with music videos is like that's something that I thought of where it's like if I just dance to the newest song that just came out, you know what I mean, and made it kind of trendy. There's still like a space I need to figure out to get to the larger audience because doing battles and shit like if I mean like I said I have to work with the stuff that connects me to the people to then feed them the information of a lot of the things from where stuff comes from or be able to have certain people on here to get them more light like they should and the deserving of. So local events, busking, I don't know what the fuck that is. Write a book. This nigga said write a book. Breaking got Olympics coming. Maybe all styles need Olympics. I'll just decide. I never thought about this. Yeah, dancers just need more opportunities, man. It's for me. It's like it's all leading to commercial work. Before there used to be, I mean, maybe even financially back then, like dancers wasn't really eating, but like the idea of like what you're working towards was to like build your name up to a point where it's like the battles used to do that. So you win battles, people would be like, "Yo, who's this?" And then it would get you like a certain street cred to then take you to a space where it's like now you're getting invites. Now people want you to like do judge demos or whatever else it might be. Like it's like it made sense. You know what I mean? So now you want to train to win battles, and this is pre Instagram, pre a lot of shit to where it's like it was word of mouth damn near. You know what I mean? So like you had to be good for motherfuckers to be talking about you. Um, so it's kind of tough. Let me see. Patreon makes a lot of sense and gives you a lot of freedom to construct it the way you want in one place. Private session. Yeah, for sure, for sure, for sure. I do like the structure of how you can organize your Patreon. I've used it, but I don't understand the payment method to understand like how to get paid on there. I've had people sign up for the intensive program. Again, if anybody wants to work with me, I have privates or I have intensive programs. The intensive program is way more like structured around your like level, I guess, where it's like it's a private, so it would be one on one, but at the same time, I would be working directly with you. So then at that way, I can assess what you're currently doing, but as well as I give you proper techniques within popping, animation control techniques, and things of that nature. The application of applying the techniques, so then that way you can understand what you're doing with those techniques, but then also understanding the movement because to have the technique is one thing, but you have to have movement to be able to have it come to life, kind of shit. Or else you just have technique and you're just gonna be standing there fucking with technique, but you don't properly understand how to utilize it. So there's a healthy balance between the two as well as like the physical and the mental. But aside from that, yes, Patreon is something that like I would work with, but it's like it's like it's just all building like I've recognized the benefits of having a name so much to the point that sometimes they just make me sick because I just wish I had a name. I feel like I have all the other things to offer. It's just I don't have a name. And it's not even really more so about me, but it kind of is because I got to figure something out. Um, but in the same way where it's like you got, you know what I mean? You got Aubrey, which is, again, it's like, it's all good that I wouldn't want to take no money out of his pocket or like take opportunities away from him. It's just, I feel like there are people probably better suited to be able to make statements like that. Or at least there should just be other heads that could be in the same space. You know what I mean? But nevertheless, we could get off that. Um, but again, thank you, Kareem, for the $15 donation, man. It does indeed help a lot. use YouTube and redirect people there. Yeah. I mean, that's why it's like I was thinking about going to Twitch, but then it was like, why? Because I have already the majority of my viewers here, but I could always use YouTube as like a way to like help people get connected with the other things that I have, which is why it's like I'll more than likely end up talking a lot about either me teaching, or I'll talk about my gear, or I'll talk about, the opportunities that you could have to work with me when it comes to the privates. Just in case you're either not informed or I got to be the only one promoting it because I don't have nobody else to talk about it for me. um, but yeah, man, those have been some of my thoughts, really. Like, kind of going over everything where we talked about Aubrey and that whole situation. Uh, it's still just it's just it's a cluster of shit, but it just sucks when you see that this is like the representation for the style, especially that you do. You know what I mean? And it kind of makes it a little tough to. It just takes the. I don't know, man. Like, you do this, and this is the guy that's on there. You know what I mean? It's like a. It just feel like your Achilles got taken out. You look into Restream or services that allow you to stream multiple places at once. Now, I'm not hip to that. I even want to. I was gonna like get busy with somebody in the tech department, because it's like I would want to like spice up my streams. You know what I mean? Even if I can stream with you guys on a consistent basis, where it's been like almost an hour and a half, I've had like over 30 views consistently. I would want to be able to like have a nicer presentation for a stream and be able to like have everything. Basically, what I'd be saying is like every aspect of anything that I'm navigating, it's all me. So whether it be like streaming, okay, word, I gotta understand Streamlabs to a T to be able to like have everything connected. Okay, word, I want to do the teaching, so it's like I gotta figure out how to get connected to the teaching, like or the people that have the spaces for me to teach at or create the courses for online. Okay, word, like, okay, now let's talk about YouTube videos. I gotta find, like, it's just in my mind, it just be so many spaces, and those are just the YouTube-ish video side of things. And then I got my own dance. I got how to make money and shit, what works, business. Like, sometimes it just be so much. So to avoid allowing myself to go through that fucking rabbit hole of overstressing, which I already do, it just, to pull myself back and focus on one element, I'm just like, let me stream. I can't do a video because my mind is so fucking cluttered with a lot of things, and I can't just watch a video, but I can talk to you guys, you know what I mean? So again, Breeze, I think he's become a member on 2 different accounts now. I kind of don't know, but regardless, I'm very thankful for Breeze becoming a member. And then also Kareem, who's already a member, same as Breeze, but still found it in a way to donate the $15 bomb. But yeah, from the GOAT, the Aubrey shit, to like the future of dance, it was more so just trying to think of like what do you do? What do you do next, man? Like, what is there to do? Like, again, within the idea of opportunity, I feel like we could do a lot, but then it's also just like the people that are like, it's like algorithms and Instagrams and people like this make you literally just say, just do that. Why not? Because look, man, there's no rewarding system for being able to be true and committed to the scene. You don't feel like it, at least. You don't feel like you finally make it. It's either you just did it long enough until you eventually, transition, and then 10 years later be like, oh, I used to do that. Or you just keep doing it for the love, and, that passion is there, but your goals and ideals of like wanting to be in said spaces, you just never get there, no matter how much you like hone in and refine your craft. That happened to Cozy. No one understood her moment, and she got passed. Cozy, the house dancer. What do you mean? What you mean she got passed? But yeah, it's just like that. It's like, again, like, what's the point of being committed to the culture and the scene, and then the culture don't even be taking care of you. The culture don't. Sometimes. You know what I mean? Like, you got people. It's like a weird balance. Cause like I said, the people like Aubrey's and the Kiddas, they don't give a fuck about the scene. What's the scene doing for them? Kid, I think, done paid off, you know, probably mortgages, bought cars for his moms and family, and take care of people. Like the scene ain't helping him do that, and the scene don't give a fuck about him neither. So it's just like that, the other perspective that I would assume. You know what I mean? Because if I can have a talk with any of these cats just to get that other perspective, I would definitely have a stream for that. You know what I mean? A podcast episode to just rap with these type of people to get the other side of shit, their thought process, to where it's just like you just create a conversation through it. Again, where nothing that I've ever said was to like attack Aubrey. It was just more so like, I don't understand why you would say that. I don't think any type of explanation on your end would justify you saying this, but at least I could just hear you out and see what you're thinking, or why that even happened. You know what I mean? And a lot of these different scenarios is like, why? Why do you post the same videos every day? The same kind of it. You like, I just don't understand some of this stuff. But then why understand it when literally if you go down the resume of videos that he has, the catalog of videos, and then you see he has multiple of those same videos reaching over 1 mil every time. If it got you what you needed, I wouldn't switch up my formula either. It's the same reason why I think people plateau, or like say certain people get to a space where they just stay like that, because essentially it's like that works. You know what I mean? Like the whole if it ain't broke, don't fix it kind of approach. Like it's literally the same. Literally. So it's like again, if I got to post the same kind of videos over and over, doing the same thing, and that shit was getting millions of views, come on now, I would do that. You know how much easier that it's like me, yeah, basically working smarter. You don't tell me you wouldn't do that? Hey, homie, love what you do. Keep grinding. Your hard work will pay off. Hey, I'm trying to believe that, man. So your energy, I can't tell you how much it means to me, to where I feel like it would actually come through the screen to where you would feel it. But man, I'll enjoy your stream. About to head out. G, keep grinding. Oh, word. Hey, well, thank you before you left, man. Like blessing your boy, with that donation, man. For real. That type of energy is like indescribable for what it does for me. You know what I mean? Because I be going through it, man, trying to just figure out how I could navigate these spaces, and you know what I mean, continue to do what I do that I feel like has an impact on the people. It's just very hard on here. So thank you, man, for real. Yeah, Kelly, I'm trying to hear you out on like what happened to Cozy. Um, Anthony Nguyen, yo, what's going on, man? How you living? How you living, big dog? Yeah, man. So the future of dance is just, it's just very questionable to me. Like, even when I talk to a lot of dancers, like a lot of people have gigs, a lot of people make some momentary income, but the shit ain't consistent. And that's the scary part. Is like you could have all these accolades, but it just don't matter if it's not something that's consistently being like it's just not consistent. You could be doing a whole bunch of work and then not have another gig for like 6 months. That's like the pressures of the job, where it's like I can make a whole bunch of content for you guys on YouTube, and then one stream I maybe make some good money, and then the rest of it kind of doesn't. But the consistency, like as a content creator, like it even if I exclude that aspect of things, it's like what else do you do? What else is there to do? Battles to me just don't do it. To struggle like that for $100, you know what I mean? People be going at each other's throats for like 150. You know what I mean? I'd be like, damn. I've been pretty good. Just been working a lot. How about you? I haven't seen you since CJ event. Yeah, man. I mean, there ain't nothing else to see me at. There ain't nothing that's been going on that I'm familiar with. I think they had that Lil Wayne thing, but I didn't even know about that to the day of. Um, Metal. How can I find dance events in areas near me? I live in Dallas. Ah, shit. Are there dance events in Dallas? I'm not even hip, guy. I'm not from Dallas area. I think my man Gifted might be out there. I think that's his area. So you might have to tap in with him if you're familiar. I mean, I think you should be. I don't know how connected you are to dancers out there, but I think he's in Dallas. If you just tell him Metal sent you, I think he should be able to get you some information out there. But yeah, man, I kind of just been thinking about like what to do and what is there to do with dance. You know, mad people have been moving out here to LA now because I feel like it's just where the commercial stuff is becoming. Battlefest came out here. People are trying to get gigs out here. TikTok is big in LA. You know what I mean? Like, or like the idea of Instagram and all these reels, and it's just the idea of what LA is. You know what I mean? And so it's people just been moving different from that aspect. But then just off the dance itself, I kind of just don't know. I kind of don't know. And battles, yeah, that's just it. Kind of just been butt for me lately. Battles just don't have no weight to it. It's all styles, some more all styles, and then just more all styles. So yeah, that's kind of all I've been feeling lately, or at least from that particular perspective. This Aubrey shit was just funny as hell to me. In the beginning of the stream, I couldn't stop fucking laughing. I could not stop laughing because I couldn't believe he really fucking said that. Oh. Cozy lost because people don't understand her moment compared to the b-boy. Oh, well, yeah. I mean, because it's like you have to. It's like, okay. So when I was talking about battles is like it used to be just skill for skill, but it's like now you can just be in a space where you do things that make sense for this particular setting. So like battling Cozy, it's not about skill, especially at like a Red Bull joint where I think I said like the people are the ones that are the judges, the audience. All you got to do is entertain them motherfuckers. Take your shirt off and throw that bitch. You know what I mean? Twerk a little bit if you have to. You know what I mean? It's not about skill. You think that motherfuckers understand rhythms and shit and technique and pick your own music, choreographed rounds are boring to watch? Wait, what? Oh, you're talking about the battles. Yeah. Yeah, sometimes they are. Sometimes they are. It basically turns into acting. It turns into acting. Even when I did it. Like I did an exhibition battle 2 years ago, and it just like when I feel like there's a difference between when you pick the track and when a track gets played and you just know it. So like when I pick it, all the emotions that come from that, it just does. I'm gonna sit here and act like I don't know. I can't act surprised or like anticipate the feeling because I already know what song is gonna be played. You get what I mean? So then that's when it's like, all right, it just don't feel organic. You know? Hold on real quick. I'll be right back. Give me one quick second. All right. Let's calm that down. Let's calm that down. Let's actually bring me all the way back up. We're done looking at this. You know what I mean? But yeah, man. I feel like you know, that's kind of like most of what I need to talk about. I see the chat done slowed up a taste. And again, just like as a final statement, if y'all would like to support in any shape, way, or form, the super exclusive secret club, that's probably like the easiest way to support what I'm doing because there's different tiers. If you would like to join that super exclusive secret club, become one of the members, become a champion, you know what I mean? You can just go ahead and do a tier 1. That's $5 a month. Easy. You know what I mean? Or you could donate. You know, if you want like to donate, you could do larger amounts and all that other type of shit. Different links. I think it's all in the description. Those different links. If you want to go ahead and connect with those. Let me actually check and see. You know. I'm putting it in the description right now. It's all in there for you. You know. So with that being said, you got that, and you got the clothes. Anybody want to buy some gear? You got the donations, and that's kind of about it. But yeah, man. I don't know if you had, but you should check out Timberland stream. Timberland, what's he talking about? What's Timberland talking about? But yeah, man, thank you guys for everybody that came through to watch. I'm gonna subscribe. Keep at it. Oh, you're gonna subscribe. Hey, that's love, man. You're going to be a unicorn if you keep at it. Thanks, man. I appreciate the subscription. If you haven't done so already, don't forget to subscribe, y'all. It's a big deal. You know what I mean? And I'm gonna see y'all on the next one, man. I'm gonna try to get my head together, deal with all these thoughts and feelings on shit, and try to come back fresh to drop some videos for y'all. Or I might just do a stream again, just to be able to chop it up with y'all. But if anything, I'm gonna see y'all when I see y'all. Y'all be easy. Thank y'all again, man.